Okay guys, yes my people, we are back. I'm currently on my 1 hour time frame. You can see that price is bullish, 5 minute price is bullish, and then our 1 minute price is bearish. So as I always say, whatever time frame you are on, you have to follow the SMA based on that time frame. So we can see on our 1 minute chart, price is below and price is actually bearish. So I should be looking for shorts based off my one minute time frame. If we're looking at our 5, you can say that price is bullish, and I'll be looking for potential longs based off my 5 minute time frame, and so forth. So on our 5 minute time frame, you can see that we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then of course to go down to my low time frame, we can see that price took out this low. So price needs to take out this internal high here, and then I can start looking for potential longs, which is going to help me, take the trade higher when we let price play out. So we come close where we wick. However, you can see how we're failing. So we've now actually closed below the high, and now internally we have flipped. So now essentially I would like for price to take out this high here to give me that confirmed flip. And okay, and you can see how price is failing to take out this high, and you can see how price was moving funny around the SMAs. We're now below the SMAs again. So in terms of me trying to take this trade here, just wouldn't have made sense. Yes, potentially, you could have caught a trade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where you could have traded internal structure, but for me personally, I wouldn't have taken it until we had taken out this high. But again, you don't always necessarily have to wait for a confirmed flip. Obviously, for me, I'll always rather be safe than sorry. In this situation here, you might now say that this is your 1, this is your 2, that's your 3, 4, 5. You can see price actually gave you that double bottom. We did push higher, so we did push higher. However, it wasn't enough to take out our previous higher high. But also, we are below the SMA. So again, for me to be able to entertain this trade, this wouldn't make sense. But potentially, if you go down to your lower time frame, then in this situation here, this SPS would have made sense, where that's your 1, that's your 2, that's your 3, 4, 5. Where price pushed higher, we could have potentially caught something before price reversed. You can see how price came back, tapped up to get move origin, and obviously took out the high essentially based off the 15-second chart. But straight away price reversed and continued back down. So in terms of NQ, there wasn't really much going on. You can see how overall price is still technically bullish based off my 5 minute time frame. On my 1 minute, you can see how price is actually bearish. So like I said, it really depends on what time frame you're on. And on the 1 hour chart, you could always say that potentially price is in the expanded reversal, where the 200 SMA and the 20 SMA, the gap is way too large, and price might want to fill itself back up, balance itself out, and then obviously make its way higher. Or we could continue to dump. We only react to what the market gives us, and if we just let price play out a little bit more, we can now see that based off the 5 minute chart, price this looks like it wants to just keep on heading down. If we go to our 1 minute, this is what price looks like. So for me now, internally, I could say that this is an MSB, that's my 1, that's my 2, that's my 3, or I could say that's my 1, this is my 2, 3, really depends, but this could be the sweep or this could be the sweep. We let price play out, and you can see how price ends up taking out our lower low. So what did we end up doing? We ended up tapping into this area, which is an area of supply and demand. So if I just clean up one more time, internally we had that break there. We had our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We tapped this area of supply and demand, which is the SNDR, causing this market structure break. You can see how we filled ever so nicely. We even tapped this area here, and more below the 200 SMA, and you can see that price dumped. So, me looking for shorts based off this would have made much more sense based off my 1 minute time frame. However, on your 5, before you could say price was bullish, but now you can see how price has now continued to make its way back down. And that's it for Enki, man. Always remember that victory belongs to the most tenacious, and I'll see you lots whenever I see you lots. Peace.